Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a case that will send chills down your spine. A young girl in South Korea who committed a murder out of curiosity. Buckle up, because this one is dark. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a story that centers around a young girl in South Korea. Picture this, a middle schooler with a smile that could light up a room, eyes filled with youthful curiosity, and a demeanor that screams innocence. She's the kind of girl you'd see laughing with friends in a schoolyard, maybe doodling in her notebook or lost in a young adult novel. She's someone you'd never give a second glance, because why would you? She's just a kid, right? But what if I told you that beneath that facade of innocence lies a chilling secret, a darkness so profound it defies comprehension? That's right, folks. Sometimes, the most unassuming faces hide the most unsettling truths. So, let's delve deep into the enigma that is this young girl, and unravel the mystery that has left a community shattered and countless lives irrevocably changed. Imagine, if you will, a night like any other in the bustling streets of South Korea. The neon lights cast their glow on the pavement, and the air is filled with the distant sounds of laughter and chatter. It's late, and our young girl steps out into the night, hailing a taxi as she lugs a heavy, cumbersome suitcase behind her. Now, taxi drivers see all kinds of passengers, the weary, the cheerful, the mysterious. But this ride was different. The driver, a seasoned man who's seen his fair share of life's ups and downs, felt a knot tighten in his stomach the moment she stepped into his cab. It wasn't just the weight of the suitcase that bothered him, it was the weight of the air around her, thick with an unspoken tension. As he navigated through the labyrinthine streets, his mind raced. Something was terribly, horribly wrong, and his intuition screamed at him not to ignore it. Tonight, we're going to delve into what unfolded on that fateful night, a night that would set into motion a chain of events so shocking, it would leave a community grappling with questions that may never be answered. Let's take a moment to focus on the taxi driver, a man who's more than just a background character in this twisted tale. He's an unsung hero. Picture a man who's been around the block, both literally and metaphorically. He's driven countless miles, seen countless faces, and heard countless stories. But on this night, his years of experience and intuition coalesce into a gut-wrenching feeling he can't ignore. It's as if every fiber of his being is sounding an alarm, a primal instinct that cuts through the mundanity of his nightly routine. This isn't just another fare. This is a moment that demands action. And so, he makes a choice to listen to that nagging voice in the back of his mind, a choice that would later prove to be not just crucial, but potentially life-altering. Today, we're going to delve into the psyche of this ordinary man thrust into an extraordinary situation, and explore how his quick thinking and moral courage became a beacon of light in a story shrouded in darkness. Brace yourselves, because what comes next is not for the faint of heart. When the police arrived, guided by the taxi driver's intuition, they were led to a park, a place usually filled with the laughter of children and the quiet conversations of couples. But on this night, it became a scene straight out of a horror movie. The heavy suitcase the young girl had been carrying was opened, and what was revealed was beyond horrifying. A dismembered body, each piece meticulously packed as if to deny the humanity of the person it once was. The air grew thick, the night darker, as the weight of the suitcase and the weight of the reality collided in a gut punch of grim understanding. Today, we're going to delve into the gruesome details that shook not just the officers on the scene but an entire community. We'll explore how this discovery sent shockwaves through the hearts and minds of everyone who heard about it, forever altering their sense of safety and trust. Imagine being a police officer called to the scene. You're faced with a crime so heinous, so unimaginable, that it defies all logic. And the suspect, a young girl who looks like she could be anyone's daughter, sister, or friend. This isn't just another case. This is a nightmare made real. The investigation that followed was like walking through a minefield of challenges. Every clue seemed to raise more questions than answers. Every lead seemed to circle back to an unsettling reality, that evil can reside in the most innocent of faces. The police had to grapple with not just solving a crime, but also with their own preconceptions and biases. Could someone so young truly be capable of something so monstrous? Today, we're going to break down the labyrinthine investigation that followed. From the initial shock to the frustrating dead ends, to the moments of revelation that brought chilling clarity. We'll delve into the emotional toll it took on those tasked with bringing justice to a story that seemed to defy all understanding. Now, we arrive at the question that haunts every true crime story: why? What could possibly drive a young girl, barely into her teenage years, to commit an act so horrific that it shakes the very foundation of our understanding of good and evil? Is it a twisted sense of curiosity, a perverse pleasure in the macabre? Or is it something far more sinister, a darkness lurking in the corners of her mind, waiting for the right moment to manifest? As we delve into the possible motives, we're not just exploring the psyche of a young girl, we're venturing into the dark recesses of the human mind itself. We'll examine the factors that could lead someone to cross that unfathomable line, and in doing so, we'll confront unsettling truths about the capacity for evil that exists in all of us. This is a journey into the abyss, my friends, and what we find there may be as shocking as it is enlightening. Imagine living in a community where everyone knows each other, where you feel safe letting your kids play outside. Now, imagine that sense of security shattered overnight. This crime didn't just affect the victim and the perpetrator, it sent shockwaves through the entire community. Neighbors started locking their doors, parents held their children a little tighter, and trust became a luxury few could afford. We'll delve into the collective trauma, the shattered illusions, and the struggle to find some semblance of normalcy in a world that suddenly seemed anything but normal. Behind every headline, every shocking detail, are real people whose lives have been irrevocably changed. The emotional toll of this case is a wound that cuts deep in scars that may never fully heal. From the families torn apart to the investigators haunted by the images they can't unsee, to the taxi driver who will forever wonder what if. We'll explore the human cost of a tragedy that defies comprehension. This is the part of the story that doesn't make the news but lingers long after the cameras are gone. As we wrap up this harrowing journey, let's take a moment to reflect. This story serves as a grim reminder that evil doesn't always come in the form we expect. Sometimes, it wears the face of innocence, making it all the more shocking and difficult to comprehend. Thank you for joining me today in this emotional roller coaster of a story. If you found this as eye-opening as it was heartbreaking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve into the darkest corners of the human soul.